Welcome back, I'm DRN and this is Mechabellum. We're going into this week's midweek tournament. Just a heads up, the big patch with buildings and massive Titan nerfs has been delayed by 1 week until August 28th, while they do a few more quality control passes, which I don't mind. I want them to get things right. Right, here we go. To see what we get. Roccus, causing a ruckus. Intermediate Group 1. Not to be cocky, but I think I'm a bit too good for the intermediate group, we'll see. Editing DRN here? Oh, you should not have said that. You've put so much pressure on yourself now. What if you lose the first game? Right. Speed, cost control, Rhino, fortified. Huh. For me it's either speed or fortified. Maybe it was speed. Speed Saber Teeth covers one of their weaknesses, which is the slow movement. Training spec. Grab some crawlers. We need the chaff. So I'm going to be lazy. Any of these look promising? Don't mind that one, but I prefer it to be on this side. So I'm just going to move it across to this side. The first time I saw box select in this game, my mind was blown. I hadn't even tried doing it. I felt like such an idiot. I was moving each unit individually one by one. There we go. No typos. So proud of myself. Let's see what he's got. Hounds. Interesting. And that's why we moved to this side. Tank's going to turn there. Oh, quite doing okay. Got half a set of crawls before dying. We got his tower. He's going to get our tower, but hopefully we'll kill this Sabertooth. Yeah, easily. So the difference here is hounds versus arclights. Crawler's peeling away to try and get his tower. Could be okay. Just depends. We need to kill all these hounds before we get to the Sabertooth. It's a bit of a pain. But we got his tower. That's huge. Yes. Solid. Didn't get a level up on our Sabertooth, sadly. Redeploy is tempting, laser sight's tempting. Debating putting a crawler set there and then mobile beaking backwards. Try and slow half his army down from getting our tower. It wouldn't work for the second round, but it would work for round 3 onwards. Could redeploy across to this side. The Sabertooth is strong enough to kill anything medium-sized, and the hounds will kill anything small. This is a bit of a pain there. Take laser sights. Gonna follow my gut. Let's grab some Mustangs, Lantia. Round 2 Phoenixes are super popular. Yeah. Should be fine. They'll cover the corner as well. And laser sights is great. We'll do this. Just outside the range of the hounds. So, right. Cheeky missile. More saber teeth. Oh, both gonna shoot at the same time as each other. No, we're not. He gets 2 shots off. We only get 1 shot off. Shot variance punishes us harshly here. So he wants to handshake the Sabertooth fight. That's okay. I don't think he took a laser sight. No, he didn't. So that's our advantage. He wins this round pretty heavily, but it cost him a missile and a laser sight. Did get him a level, and with intensive training that means it's going to be a level 3 Sabertooth, which is slightly annoying. We'll take the Wraith and drop it over here. No, drop it here. Let's go range on it immediately as well. And drop some fangs. Soak those cheeky missiles. Hounds, fangs. And the question is, can we cause more mischief? Reasonably happy with that. I Ideally we want the Wraith 3 or 4 off the line, so that anti-air tech doesn't let marksmen or farseers hit them straight away. Because anti-air techs make units count as being 30 meters closer, and each square is 10 meters. Yeah, should be okay. Just my feature fit. There's the Wraith. Redeploying a saber teeth across. Hasn't left much over here. I like his little arc. Oh, we leveled. Oh no, he didn't. He leveled more hounds. Okay. Wraith will do work, protect that tower for us. We did drop hounds at the back. Okay. Come on, Wraith. Protect this tower. No, don't come this way. Protect the tower. Oh well. We'll get the mercy of farseers in a second. Yeah, it's going to be rough, but we do have saber teeth already. Saves a bit of HP. Can he kill some hounds? Yes, he can. That's his Wraith. Got a third of a level. Our Wraith got a third of a level as well. Wow, almost exactly the same. 1808. 100 more XP. Small things. He's going to redeploy over to here. I think we'll be selling that arc light. It's too early for a nuke, right? Take EMP. We hit there. He's probably going to redeploy that Wraith over to there. Cover. Arc light. Get another Wraith. Get some more chaff. A little bit closer, because if those crawlers die, the Wraith will die very quickly. Secondary ammo, range on the saber teeth. I think we have to go range on the saber teeth. Because we have 100 left over, which could have been level up in the arc light. I think mobile beacon here is more important. Buys a bit more time before that tower goes down. We'll see. Wow. Okay. Good read. EMP marksman. Okay. Does he run anti-air? Yes, he does. Why EMP first then? I'm just going straight anti-air. Both EMPs hitting hard. Wraith's doing work. Independent artillery arrays, picking targets left and right, finding opportune targeting solutions from the heavens above. Come on, kill that marksman. Kill that marksman. Come on, Wraith. Man, their range is so pathetic without tech. Oh. Bit of tower, maybe? Nope. That Wraith is just obsessed with killing things. Has to get every kill he can on the table. Shield drop. That's too good. I'm going to cover over here. Saber teeth. Wraith. I don't play a lot of Wraith aggro, so I'm not the most slick with it. This will start getting missiled now, he's seeing what I'm doing. Mustang's getting levels at long last, nice. It does run on the Wraiths. Because I can't really commit to the Mustangs, which is a bit frustrating. I think we will, like so. We got health up to make it harder for the marksman to do their job. Does he storm us? No, he doesn't. He misses the front. Does that get the marksman on target? No, it doesn't. Okay, so we do need more chaff late, though. I have a sneaky feeling we're going to need to go photon. Hound's in the corner, yeah. I thought we were about to turn around and get this Wraith dead. Apparently not. Oh, we did. We did. Let's get our shield drop though. Come on, get that tower. Get that tower! Ugh. Not quite getting our way here. It's okay. Are you losing in the intermediate group after you said you were too good for it? You deserve it. I should have expected more pressure on the tower. Advanced missile's tempting. So is that second mobile beacon. Advanced missile? Can be quite devastating. It's Drewski's favourite card for a reason. It's 15,000 damage, which is a nice little chunk of change. Won't quite kill this Sabertooth though. So there. We drop the Wraith over here. Drop more crawlers back here to cover that as well. I'd like to go floating artillery array. So what could beat that comfortably? Just level up the tower. I think we have to low in range as well now. 250. Could be double level on the tower. Or it could be a Rhino. Rhinos are bad into Sabertooth. Oh, it's terrible. Terrible idea. I think we get some Phoenixes. Just do that. And send half of these guys this way. There's body blockers in case this Fangs drop. There isn't. Right. Moment of truth. Can improve Wraith. Nope. That one in the corner I needed to protect it better. Missile worked. Wraith? Tower? Tower? Nope. My Wraiths do not want to take towers. They're on strike. Oh, finally got one tower. We're still going to need Photon now. It's so expensive nowadays. The Farseer Photon doesn't hit air, so you have to go Overlord for Photon, which is just a massive command. Sabertooth with range doing work. Finally getting a few kills in. Ooh, there's still life left in you, is there? But you used a few missiles there. I saw it, I saw it. Ooh, 3 unit turn. Just what we needed to shake this board up. Some big fire badges there. Really big fire badges there. Void Eyes. Could disable a lot of attack for us. Vulcans. Level 1 Vulcans or level 3 fire badges? I guess they're worth 400 a pop each. That's a 200 unlock. I think it is the fire badges. We do one set that corner there. One set there. With some crawlers. There. EMP. Here. We got range on these guys. Useless. Low range. Expecting more mischief over here. Already see that I've got nothing there. All these Wraiths get level ups. That's huge. I don't think the armor does much for us. Look at the Sabertooth. I think I should have sold these guys and moved the laser sight, actually, thinking about it. But, oh well. Mobile beacon. Like so. Alright. Some missiles. Ooh, gets onto our Wraith straight away. And our Wraith straight away. All our Wraiths are going down too fast. This is death. I'm afraid we've not won this one. What could I have done better here? No, actually, we're killing stuff. We are actually killing stuff. Fire Badger's doing work. Triple tech marksman, so we need to go wasp. We survive. Okay. I was being calamitous. Overly dramatic saying it was death. But it is pain, and he's spending a fortune on missiles. Constantly spending a fortune on missiles. So his economy's in tatters. Shambles. Heavy armor goes onto you, then we go wasp. Shield. More wasps. Covering there. There. And there. Long range. I think we missile like so. How much else got? 35,000. Like so. And like so. And we put anti-missile devices down. What? There. Here. And here. I'm guessing that's going to get an advanced missile thrown at it. Going to put a shield there. Mobile beacon. These guys through to the tower. Best bet I can do there. Laser sight onto that guy. Attack up, go for it. Best partner Vulcans. How's he got that marksman onto this guy? Sorry, we're getting through with the fire badgers. Getting through left and right. There we go, some pressure. Anti-missile devices survive. Both towers go down. Wraith's pushing in. There we go. Pressure mounting. Intensive training. If this guy's leveled, it might be worth doing. Heavy armor does the same thing though. Yeah, I think heavy armor does the same thing. Fire badges go up. They're doing so much work for us in the corner. Right. So my advantage there was he wasn't expecting the big missile punch, and the wasps. Here was a problem. He spent an absolute fortune on missiles so far this game, but we just need to win one more round and we've got this. So let's focus up and win it. We have oil. Where's the best place for the oil? Oh, I want it to be ignited and to kill off that marksman. There. Alright, I'm going to need more wasps here. It's pretty predictable. We're going to need to cover this from an aerial threat as well. Have some late wasps over here. Going to put a missile over here. We're going to missile there. Long range speed. One mobile beacon. Again, these guys in. It's perhaps not enough. There we go. Can we get there? Oil gets down. Vulcan needs to turn and ignite. There it is. Kills off his own units. Big fire badges kill off Farseer. Absolutely crushing through. Just an absolute massacre from the air. Wasp swarm sweep in. Wraiths cruising through the air, covered. And we turned it in the last few seconds. Whew. Right, that was stressful, I'll be honest. It kind of shows the weakness of relying on marksman as anti-air. And it shows the power of fire badgers in corners getting through to towers. Farseer died to fire badger even though he had the burst fire mode on it. Just because it was shooting so slowly, and the fire badgers could clear the chaff and get through and kill everything. They even killed this saber-tooth. Look, 31,000 health. These fire badgers did 46,000 damage, which I'm guessing is these two combined. Yes, plus a few crawlers. Wow. Don't think best partner was the right play here. Did get 3 extra marksmen for 250 cost, which sounds like a good deal, particularly when you've got triple tech on them. But he already had a marksman in those exact same positions, so they were distracted by the same things constantly. I think he would have done better if he'd gone range on the Farseers, had a couple of Farseers here and here, and left them without burst fire as wasp clearing duty, because shield wasps lose to normal Farseer, but burst fire Farseer can clear them, don't get me wrong, but it takes a bit longer because the burst fire slows the rate of fire down to 6 seconds per shot now rather than 5 seconds per shot, which it was last patch. And that buys enough time for the Wraith to do a lot of work. We got a little bit lucky here. He could have punished us with a flank from the air over here, or committing to this flank over here with the hounds, but he never did. Left us with the opportunity to fight back into it. He could have killed us with a coup de grace by sniping our tower. I think he was a little bit too missile reliant. When he took advanced missile the same turn that we did, he didn't actually... How should I put it? He wasn't judicious with his use of it. He was a bit too liberal. A bit too free with the free missiles. When they weren't free, they were costing him 50 a turn. Right, let's see where we're at. Where are we? Oh, Rishatillo. Recognise you from the 2v2 tournament. 3 games in progress, yeah, intermediate group 1, so okay, to be expected. Let's see, anyone we recognise? Bellicose Drake, he's a 2v2 player. Trying to get my brain in gear, brushing the dust off. Wraith strung up again. So Bellicose is in blue, yep, 2v2 medal. Versus Bare Hands, who's speed specialist. Bellicose himself is giant specialist with a mountain level 2, efficient maintenance and range. Ooh, big rhino. Getting caught by steel balls in the end, and the mountain can just tank the rhino's damage output quite comfortably. The question is, are these phoenixes? No, they're not charged shots. They're going to have a hard time killing a level 2 mountain. Pretty much has to be melter or bust or charge shot phoenix to kill a mountain that's this big. But phoenixes of his own and a Raiden of his own. Does the Raiden have any tech? Yeah, it's ionization. Oh, that's a good call. That would kill a mountain as well. I wonder if there was a Titan on the opposite side which triggered the ionization, or the expectation of a mountain or Titan on this corner here as well. Let's have a look. Nope. Just the big Wraith and the tarantulas are what triggered it. I guess the rhinos triggered ionization. Raiden. Wow. Fire badgers in the corners defensively. Vulcans. It's rare to see Vulcans and fire badgers on the same team, but sometimes you just need the extra flamethrowers to cover the corners. I see this board and I think wasp. Yeah, there's some wasps. I think lots of wasps with shields would be great. He doesn't run shield in his wasps. What? That is heresy. Oh, nice acid. He sneaks it through. He's going to clip the mountain if there isn't a second shield here. And cause all sorts of mischief. There must be a second shield here, surely. Surely you don't leave the mountain exposed. Shields on his fangs. I would like to see a bit more chaff here. Even though he's got the corner. I would normally expect these to get missiled in the late game. Unless you've got an anti-missile device sat right behind where that tarantula is, these are going to die every time. So they won't buy you much time before the bigger stuff gets onto your key units. Mounted did not level, it's close now. Yeah. Steel balls might need a range. Okay, acid connects. Watch how fast the mountain tumbles once the acid's on it. Melter is also on site. Does have range and absorption. But I think the key units here are actually the Wraiths clearing the ground for him. I think he needs to go floating artillery array on these Wraiths. Just speed up the process of clearing out the chaff. Oh, big missiles. Does he have enough firepower? No. These phoenixes will be enough. This looks like Bellicose Drake's going to win it. even with the acid getting on the mountain, just because the phoenixes were just safe for long enough to get that DPS out. Ooh, unlucky bare hands. I was going to say beer hands, but no, it's bare hands. Huh. Tarantula, nice setup. Rhinos with armor and quite high levels. They were what he was relying on for a while, and I'm guessing the Raiden was the first response to them, and then he switched over to the Mountain as the finisher. The Mountain's DPS is just disgusting. With just straight range, normal range, it doesn't lose damage, so it's doing 13,000 damage with all 4 guns every 2 seconds. That's ridiculous amounts of damage. 4 times by 13, 2 times by 26, 52,000 damage a second. No, 52,000 damage every 2 seconds, for 26,000 damage a second from a mountain. Kind of scary when you think phoenixes are doing a quarter of that, and they're a high single target deeps. So it's all about the chaff. I think loose formation on the chaff would have helped her, and winning the chaff more substantively. Ooh, so much pressure on the corner though. I like the steel ball answer to the rhinos, but it clearly wasn't working, which is why he pivoted to the Raiden. It needs range on those steel balls. Oh, we've been thrown out to the next round. Here we go. Well, thank you for watching as always. Hope you had some fun. Sorry I was a bit tired with this game. A few late nights in a row catching up with me. Such is life. Let me know what you think about the big patch coming up, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next round.